much for coming out tonight, choir. You guys sounded wonderful as always. Thank you so much. All right, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight at this Christmas Memories event. It is an honor to stand before you as we celebrate not only this holiday season, but also the incredible legacy of one of Meadows Place's most dedicated leaders, Mr. Charles Jessup. Mr. Jessup, I just have a few words about Mr. Jessup. We have a really beautiful monument for him, and I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about Mr. Jessup. His family moved to our community in 1986, and from the beginning, he showed an unwavering commitment to the betterment of our city. With his wife and 3 sons, he became deeply involved in the life of Meadows Place, serving on the boards of our soccer, baseball, and swim teams. His dedication to our youth and community was clear. His passion and vision for Meadows Place was apparent, and in 2002, he was elected to serve on council as Alderman 1. On November 27, 2007, after recognizing his exceptional service, the City Council appointed him as mayor. Over the next 16 years, he led our city with joy, selflessness, and an unrelenting drive to improve the lives of all of our residents. Perhaps one of the most enduring legacies is the creation of our beautiful award-winning lake. In 2011, he played a pivotal role in building this remarkable space, one that not only serves as a recreational hub for our community, but also stands as a testament to his forward-thinking leadership. The lake, utilizing reclaimed water to irrigate our parks, reflects Mr. Jessup's commitment to sustainable growth and preserving the natural beauty of our city. Throughout his time as mayor, Mr. Jessup raised the standards for Meadows Place. He worked tirelessly to develop our parks, strengthened our community ties, and improved the quality of life for all of us. He served as FBC-MCA chairman and advocated for small cities at the state legislature. He fought for the needs of communities like ours. He continues to serve our city as president of our EDC, bringing new businesses to our area. And so, it is only fitting that today, as we gather here, we honor Mr. Charles Jessup by naming this beautiful lake after him. This monument stands as a tribute to the years of service, dedication, and love he poured into this city. Charlie, your legacy will continue to inspire future generations. Thank you for your years of leadership and for making Meadows Place the 1 square mile of wonderful that it is today. I'm going to kick it off to a couple of my council members who would like to say a few words.
I'm going to be a lot briefer. I wanted just to say that I've known Charlie, I guess 35 plus years. We both moved here in '86. We worked together on the swim team. When I got involved a couple of years ago attending council meetings, Charlie asked if I would be interested in serving in a different way. And I've been on council and served with him for 4 years. And what I can tell you is that he is a servant leader. And that servant part of it comes with a price. There were many times when Charlie had to make unpopular decisions. Sometimes it was the council, sometimes it was him, but he was the face of the government for the city of Meadows for a lot of years, and we owe him a lot. He's also made Meadows well known in Fort Bend County, way beyond our 1 square mile or 5,000 residents. Almost any time I'm in a political environment anywhere, people know where Meadows Place is because they knew Charlie Jessup. They knew Mayor Jessup, and he would comment and start. He was the president of the Mayor's Council for a number of years, and I hear all the time, 1 square mile, wonderful. It's almost a cliche. But I just wanted to say thank you, Charlie, for all the years of service. Thank you for the lake and the grants that were applied for and received in order for that lake to go in. Again, it's a tribute to your legacy, and thank you for your many years of service.
Okay, so I don't have a lot to say, but I wanted to say something because you have been an amazing mentor and leader, not only to me, but to the rest of the council. I remember as a child going around the track when it was just a soccer field. To see what it is now, it is incredible. You do an amazing job, and I know you've worked day and night to get that done, not by yourself, and you say that you don't do that by yourself. You did it as a council and with help, but you are always there for any of us when we needed you, pushing us as council members to be better leaders. You've prayed for me many a times, and I really appreciate that. But I just want to say congratulations. You really deserve this. I did want Lake Charles. I'm not gonna lie, but Lake Jessup is great. And I do want to mention John Isbell, because that was one of the first things when I got on council. John brought up that he wanted to name the lake after you, and so I definitely wanted to bring that up. I hadn't seen him, so I don't know if he's here, but it not only means a lot to me, but I know it means a lot to our community. So congratulations.
Thank you. I guess it's my turn now. And thank you, Mayor. If I'd have known you, I was going to sound like that, I wouldn't have did it. I love Meadows Place. I love our current council. I love our staff. And I'm thrilled to be here looking out at Mayor, council, marketing department, wherever this is, city staff. I want to thank you for this honor. This does mean a lot. I'm quite uncomfortable in situations like this. I'm also very proud to be here, standing here with my neighbors, many of the people who built, maintained, and run this lake. It's an example of some of my best mayoring. I got out of the way of people who wanted to do something, and then they went and did it. And you see the results every day. It started back in 2011 at a TML meeting talking about the future cost of water, and it scared me. And even though Meadows Place is in great shape water-wise, I began to seek a solution to offset the rising cost of water. And after discussion with our Public Works Director, Dan McGraw, and a buddy of mine, David Elmendorf, who is redoing the golf course in Missouri City, a crazy plan came together. We should build a lake to hold reclaimed water and use that water to irrigate our parks and esplanades, etc. And not only cut down on water use, but to save the city a significant amount of money each year, which we continue to do. After several napkin drawings gave us an overview, we actually began to visualize the lake taking front and center in the middle of that old flat field covered in fire ants. Then with council's blessing and some help from the county, we went to work. We need to thank Dan McGraw and Dan Denny, who's somewhere around here, who worked their tails off. They, by hand, personally dug and laid a pipeline and hung a pipeline, as well as a facility to clean and reclaim the water. And it was hot. This was done in the summer, in the middle of a drought. The temperatures over 100 most days, no rain, and it was tough, but we got it done. Instead of a field full of fire ants, we now have a beautiful little lake with its own special ecosystem, and finds itself home to fish, frogs, and a few turtles, and not to mention the wide variety of birds that are attracted now to Meadows Place. I'll never forget the pied-billed grebe that landed 2 days after we planted the wetlands. He stayed about 3 weeks, put a smile on my face every day. Grebes still visit, and I'm thrilled to see every one of them that does. I want to thank my 3 wonderful sons, Charles, James, and Mark, who joined me in building riprap nesting sites and beds for the fish to hide their eggs and lay eggs in. All the way up and down that lake on both sides, they hauled, in the middle of the day, wagons full of rock, and worked real hard to get all the fishing beds built. Made me proud, and thank you guys. Well, I don't know where James is, but there they are. Give them a hand if you don't mind. I also want to thank Commissioner Andy Myers, who worked with us to get the county road and bridge folks to help dig and shape our lake. I came out one day and it looked different, and I said, but that was it. And he said, man, it's just dirt, don't worry about it. They know what they're doing. Then they built us a bridge with a fishing area on it. Today it's visited by families fishing, or holding picnics, or kayakers, or people just walking the trails, enjoying the beauty of nature in the midst of our little wonderful city. This is just another great example of Meadows Place rolling up its sleeve, getting to work, and make our little 1 square mile of wonderful even better as they continue to do today. So God bless, Merry Christmas, and go make some memories tonight. Thank you.
One more time for Mr. Charlie Jessup. I would like to have everybody's attention brought over here. We are going to unveil the monument. We're going to count down. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. This will have a permanent home at the beach area by the lake. And we will also have a statue of some herons next to it because Mr. Jessup loves the birds that make their home at the lake.